We're gonna wait for a second. Okay, are you ready, Johnny?
Born ready.
Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath and think of a meal that stayed with you. Not because of the food, but because of the moment. Where are you and who's there?
Can I open my eyes?
You can open your eyes.
This little ramen shop in Japan, and I'm alone. Yeah.
What kind of ramen was it?
It was like, wow, that's brutal. It's in Tokyo, and it was, I can't believe I'm missing this word. What's on, it was like a truffle ramen, which is something I did not think I would like. But it was
like a typical ramen or more like an udon?
It was a ramen. It was a ramen, and I'd never seen truffle ramen, but the server.
A carbonara?
No, that's the udon carbonara.
Okay, I really want to try that. That looks so good. Have you had it?
No, actually, no.
Damn. Okay. Well, maybe it's time.
I'm a purist, you know.
Oh. Johnny Novo, it's truly a pleasure to have you on Oculus Garden. You popped up on many people's radar as the guy moving through New York City, trying over 100 rotisserie chickens in search of the one and only best New York City, as you say, Tissy, yeah. But it's also your ability to elevate almost anything. Ordinary places, dishes, into extraordinary through your storytelling abilities. And today we go beyond the food, into what happens behind the scenes, what shaped you, and what drives you.
Damn, that was a great intro. Yeah.
Love that. You
got me blushing over here, PR. Damn.
And before we dive in, we should probably cheers. Today, we're enjoying your drink of choice.
Negroni time.
And although it is a ready-made Negroni, I would love to hear how you would rank it on your palate, on your Negroni palate.
Ooh, okay.
I haven't had many Negronis in my life.
Is this your first Negroni?
It's not my first Negroni.
That would be tough. Because this thing will make you feel something.
I can't wait. We'll do it the Johnny way, but usually you probably don't have it ready-made.
No, it's actually the first ready-made Negroni I've seen. But
the packaging is very cute.
My nickname in college was Post Negron.
Cheers. I love it.
Cheers. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Nice little setup in here. Got Alana in the back.
Woo! You know? Shout out to Alana.
Shout out to the...
Cheers. Or how they say in Croatian, Živeli?
Živeli.
Živeli.
Is that right? Živeli?
Živeli. Živeli. Ooh.
This is not bad.
It's good.
No, it's stiff. That Campari hits you. Yeah, that Campari punches you in the face. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had my first beach Negroni in Croatia like a couple months ago. That was special. It's not something a place I would think to have a Negroni, but sometimes
it just spoke to you.
It's the best place.
It's time for a Negroni.
A beach Negroni, and then off that first sip, the Campari's like, bah!
There's clearly a part of you that is drawn to pushing and testing yourself physically and mentally. You completed a half Ironman. You also documented a full weight cut experiment that included a water fast, topped off with intense training. You went from about 189 pounds down to about 154 pounds. I mean, and you even went slightly below your target weight, correct?
Yeah.
So that's quite extreme. Do not try this at home. Johnny,
it's so bad for you.
Johnny had a coach.
It's so bad for you.
Can you take us through both of these experiences?
Yeah. I mean, yes. I'll just preface, like, I don't know. I never thought this would come up in conversation. So kudos to you for doing your research on probably deep in my story highlights. But yeah, the half Ironman was like, sometimes I just want to see how much I could do, you know, like push the body to the limit. Because I try to push the mind to the limit every day. Sometimes I get real close to that cliff, you know. But then pushing the body, I feel like if you can control the body in a sense, you can control your mind as well. So it was like a 1.2 mile swim, 56-mile bike, and a half marathon after that. So it's tough, you know. It's not, but you train for a while, and once you put the work in, you know, you get the results.
How long did you prepare for it?
16 weeks, I think. 16 weeks, but I was still kind of bullshitting. I was still drinking Negronis on Saturdays. Like
I heard it helps.
Yeah, hey, low key, and I paid for it on that Sunday long run, but you know, it's like.
And when was the moment where you were like, yeah, I'm gonna do a half Ironman?
I'll be honest with you. One of my friends did one, and I was like, if he could do it, I could do it. And if I can't, then I got to rethink myself, a lot about myself. And so I was just like, I never have done nothing like that, mind you. I've never done a triathlon before. I've never done 5K, but like what the fuck's a 5K? And then I was just like, yeah, it's like seems challenging, but I feel like I could do it. So I'm going to try to do it. Mm-hmm. And it was really rewarding. Like after, there's no feeling like accomplishing something that you don't know you can accomplish. Like, and that feeling after is like, I earned this rest. You know, there's something about earning like I'm not moving from the couch tomorrow. Like, I don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. Like, just earning that rest. And then, like so that's kind of why I did it.
But I also saw you had like a little bit of an injury on your arm. How did that happen?
Oh, yeah. I fell on the bike. And so I broke the bike 4 miles in to the 56-mile bike ride. And then my dad went to this like construction worker who was right there and got duct tape and duct taped it back. And so I was riding on this janky ass bike.
Your dad's like hella solution oriented. He was like, let me help you, kid. Like, I got you.
Yes. But shout out to, because I seen my family 4 miles in and I like tried to turn and wave. Because they're like, Johnny. And I tried to turn and wave, speed wobble, bop, hit the deck.
Oh no.
Cut the arm, cut the hand. I think I still got, I got this Ralph jacket on, but I still got the scar. But after that, that's really what made it hard though, that bike ride. Because I was trying to get under 6 hours. And then once I fell and broke the bike, I'm like, I just got to finish.
Damn.
But
still like, chapeau, hat off in French, you know.
Chapeau.
Chapeau, yes.
Chapeau.
We say chapeau.
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 Like hat off.
Thank you.
I bow.
How do you say? Oh, merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. Oui, bien sûr.
You got way more than I got.
And another sip of the Negroni on that.
Always.
And how was your weight cut experience?
Ooh, the weight cut. That was hard. Because I'll give you some background. Like, I love mixed martial arts, UFC, and they cut 20 pounds week of before the fight and then go and fight another trained killer. Like, that's why I'm so interested in that sport, because it's like you have to cut all this weight, deplete your body, get rid of all the water, weigh in, and then fight another trained killer 36 hours later. That I can't even begin to put myself in that mindset. And the fact these guys just do it like 4 times a year is fascinating. Like, I'm not nearly mentally strong enough to do that. You know, I know my limits.
So you wanted to really experience what that was like?
I just wanted to see what it was like, because I'm just so into it. And I would see all these guys. Everyone does it, you know, and it's like nothing. It's just part of the sport.
You posted this one quote from McGregor. And he said, once you're fully committed, things are easy. Hard things become easy when you commit yourself fully.
Damn.
Did you find this to be true? Did things actually become easier once you commit yourself to the process, even though you said it was fucking hard?
Will you say that quote again? I love that quote.
Once you're fully committed, things are easy. Hard things become easy when you commit yourself fully.
Hard things become easy when you commit yourself fully. That's so true. I forgot I even posted that. But yes, that's just, I fully agree with that. Yeah, because once you're like, I'm going to do it, and I'm being dramatic here, but I'd rather die than not do this thing. Then it's like, it gets done or it doesn't. And like I say this all the time to myself, like, this shit will not be for lack of effort. It just won't. Like, I'd rather be dead than it be for lack of effort.
And your mental state at that point, like when you were close to finishing this experiment, would you say you were like very sharp, you know, in your mind, or were you feeling kind of foggy? Like what did that push you towards in your head? Like where did you find yourself?
So just for some context, like you could lose like 20 pounds within a week.
That's crazy.
Like, but it's mostly water weight. So you drink a bunch of water and you eat a bunch of salt, and then you taper off. So you don't have any water or any salt. So your body just flushes out and you just lose all your water weight. Like, going without food was fine, but without water, oh my God. Like,
I mean, you posted the story where you were sitting in the hot tub and you noted on max heat, and you were literally like drinking water and spitting it out again.
Yeah, because you just want to taste some water. Yeah. Like,
that is some real dedication.
Because you're dying. Like, no water is tough. Like, because what humans could go like however long without food, but 3 days without water. That is facts.
It was 3 days, full 3 days?
I think like, man, I'm probably just misquoting this.
No, but for you, like how long was the water fast for you?
It was like over a week, but the last day you get like 12 ounces of water to drink. And that's like liquid. So if you're drinking a coffee, like that's 8 of your 12 ounces gone. So you don't drink coffee doing that, obviously. But yeah, the lack of water is the real elixir of life. Like that's fuck kombucha. Water is the elixir of life. Too long without water, that'll have you talking to God. Yeah.
And on that note, you also posted one of your own quotes on the story, and you said, "Never underestimate the power of the human spirit. I'd like to build a temple to the human spirit one day." Do you remember when those thoughts came to you and what you were feeling that made you post this and write this? I mean, it's quite a powerful quote.
Yeah. To answer your question, no, I don't remember that because I don't know. Sometimes I just be thinking shit and then writing it and posting it. But in the moment, that was, yeah, the human spirit is crazy. And even just mental stuff. It's like that fascinates me. The human spirit, like, I feel like we hate on our species a lot, which warranted a lot of times. But also, like, humans are kind of cool. I don't, like, in a lot of ways, you know, not in the we're destroying the planet kind of way, but like in what we can do. And even sometimes I just look at the skyline here. I'm like, this is, if you really just step back, like none of this was here 100 years ago. Well, 120, 30 years ago.
And that's not a long time.
That's nothing.
Yes.
That's nothing, you know, like, so shout out to the human spirit.
Do you love it? Shout out. Do you think that by documenting it so transparently, that maybe you want to encourage other people, or what is your purpose with documenting everything so transparently for everybody else to see, you know, what you're kind of going through and being so real about it? Is that kind of a way to almost opening doors for other people to be part of that human experience?
I think in a reverse way, yeah, but I try to, it's hard to say now, but like I do try to stay doing things for myself. And I think if something is real to me, if something gets me out of bed, then like maybe that can help someone else, you know, in a way. But I'm also kind of selfish and like I just think this is funny, and so I'm gonna like I don't know, like why not?
I mean, on that note, do you feel that humor sometimes makes hard moments for you easier to deal with? Is it a type of, like, coping mechanism?
Absolutely. Maybe it is a coping mechanism. I've never really thought about it like that, but it's just like I'm doing this, I'm in it, and I've always been able to laugh at myself because I know like a lot of the things I do are ridiculous. Like a lot.
I love that. Take yourself lightly, right?
Yes. Like I actually said that to someone today. Like I take myself so serious, but at the same time, like not serious at all. And I think that's a good space for me to be in.
Balance.
Yeah, like I take myself serious in the fact that I'm gonna put the work in, I'm gonna work hard and do the best I can, make the best decisions I can at the time. But also like some shit I do is objectively ridiculous and hilarious.
Yeah.
And I think that's funny too.
Which makes you, right?
Yeah. And I try to, I don't know, social media sometimes it's hard to get, you know, to do things only for yourself because innately you want views, you want this, you want that. But I try to stay as true as to myself as I possibly can.
So eating and reviewing food back to back is its own kind of extreme, I would say. How does that show up for you, like physically and mentally? Do you ever reach a point where you just don't want to eat at all?
I'm kind of there right now. I had 3 burgers before we started filming this, so I'm like,
that's crazy.
You know, and like that's after that 3rd one, I'm like, yo, I'm tired, boss. Like,
do you usually eat like the whole portion also?
I eat as much as required, and sometimes that is the whole portion. So not the entire portion. Like I'll leave some of the fries these days, you know, because I don't want to get fat. But I eat enough of the fries to get a good taste of the fries. Yeah. Because I can't cheat the game, otherwise the game will cheat me.
Damn, that's deep.
It's real shit though.
Yeah, that should go on a shirt.
We might have to.
New merch, new Johnny merch coming in. So how are you finding balance within that? Like, do you exercise a lot, or do you just take days off where you don't eat as much. How do you balance that?
Yeah, it's a great question. I exercise a lot, but more so because if I don't sweat, my mental state will be bad. Like, it's like bad.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about. Like, I tell people that's my drug of choice. It's a good sweat.
Keep the body busy, the mind stays calm.
Yes. Okay, yeah, I couldn't have put it that nicely. But yes, that's my answer. Exactly. And then, but in that, like, yeah, I don't want to gain a bunch of weight because I eat a lot of burgers, so I'm in there locked in. And people be talking shit to me these days, like, you're going to get fat. And so that's why I kind of started posting myself just sprinting through the park when
like, for the record, guys, he's
like,
fit.
just for the record, I do active things as well, other than eat, so yeah, but yeah, I love exercising, but more for the mental benefits. So I could be in a terrible mood and then I go get a sweat and I'm like, life is amazing. What was I tripping about, an hour ago?
Yeah. It's crazy how it shrinks a problem.
Yes, absolutely. Like whenever I get overwhelmed, I'm like, I just need a sweat.
Are there any new extreme challenges that are like on your radar and that you've been wanting to try?
I feel like a full Ironman is in my future at some point.
Okay, he's coming back with the Ironman.
I think so.
We'll be there at the finish line.
I would love that.
Yes.
I would love
with
that.
Negronis?
Yes, bad. I would need that.
Yes.
Because like a half almost killed me, so a full would be like, but I don't know. Like I just need to find out if I could do it.
Yeah.
But I'm 30 now, so I gotta get going.
You'll be fine.
In
German, we have this saying, mit 66 fängt das Leben an, which basically translates, with 66, that's when life starts. So you have some time.
66?
Yeah. It's just like this German song. Shout out.
Interesting.
Yeah. I forgot his name. I think it might be Udo Jürgens.
What's like his explanation for that?
It's just like we have so much time, and I think it's also a mental thing, right? If you tell yourself you're old at an age, you're automatically old. But if you kind of change your perspective and just be like, no, my body can still do so much when I'm even older, I think you move differently and you act differently.
I love that.
Perhaps.
I'm gonna start living. I got 36 years till my life starts.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that.
So what elements does an experience need when exploring a new place or food for it to feel genuinely your experience?
That's a great question. You're cooking today. Wait, say that one more time.
What elements does an experience need when exploring food or a new place for it to genuinely feel yours, like your experience?
See, I struggle with that lately because filming myself eating innately takes me out of an experience. So I'm like, how do I get that back of being fully in the experience while also being like, wow, this would be a really good video.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to find that balance, maybe it's like lately I've been like less producing stuff and just be like, I'm gonna get what I get and then whatever happens. Like I'll figure it out later, but I don't want to go places just to make a video just so the video will do well and I'll get some followers. Like but then I do kind of want that at the same time, so I'm like, that's what I'm struggling with now, of like finding that balance of doing things for me and because I want to do them, and then doing things for, I guess, my career, as we could call it. Like so I'm still finding that balance for sure, and I think I'm gonna settle in somewhere. I feel it coming,
Okay.
But I'm not there yet, so I'm, might have to circle up in about like 6 months to a year.
Like to still find the fun in it, really, even though a lot of pressure is there.
Yes, exactly. Trying to find the fun in it, and but I'm figuring it out.
Okay.
For sure.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yes, it's been better lately than it was before. So
you mentioned that traveling solo brought up certain realizations for you. When did that first really hit you? On what trip? What kind of realizations were these?
Yeah, the first real solo trip I took was for my graduation. I went to Europe, Switzerland.
Woo!
I went to a few places, but it was in Switzerland, in Lauterbrunnen. I was there for 3 or 4 days, and by the second day, I was like, I came here so people would see my cool pictures of this place, not because Johnny, wanted to come here. So then I'm like, have I ever really had an original thought? Like, I started spiraling crazy. I was like, I came here for, I don't know, just, yeah, to be like, oh, I went there. This place is so beautiful. Like, I didn't go there because, like, I wanted to do something. I wanted to see something. I just, like, went for other people's eyes almost. And doing things through that lens is pretty dangerous, I think. And that's what kind of made me realize it. And I was out there and I'm like, I gotta, like, woof, like, what do I want to do now? You know, like, and I sat there like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I started spiraling and, like, who even am I? And then, but, like, through that, it's like the rest of the trip, I was like, I want to do this. I want to go to this museum because, like, we were in Russia, or I was in Russia, and went to this Dostoevsky museum, and I'm like, that was sick. Like, that's what I wanted to do. So
history, that's also
yeah. Or, like, I was in Florence alone for a while, and, like, I just learned so much about, it sounds so corny, but, like, art history and Leonardo da Vinci. Like, that dude was fucking nuts. Like, he was crazy.
Yeah,
he was cooking, and he just lived his life like, what am I curious about today? I'm gonna follow that. Like, he's dissecting human beings, like, trying to figure out how this muscle attaches to that, and just, like, this is what I have a woodpecker tattoo actually because of him.
Damn.
It's like one of the last things he wrote in his notebook was describe the tongue of the woodpecker, because the woodpecker's tongue wraps around its skull, and because it, like, protects the brain. So he was, like, trying to figure out why it, like, wraps around the skull, and just, like, for a dude that gifted with painting to, like, wonder about the tongue of the woodpecker.
Yeah.
Like, or,
so,
like,
versatile, full of surprises.
he's just so passionately curious, and, like, just followed that to no end. And, like, I just think that's so cool. That's the best way to live life to me, you know? Like, what do I want to do today?
So, and then, you're gonna Da Vinci.
No, I'm not. Nah, I'm not him. I'm not him. He was him. But yeah, so to bring it back, like, traveling alone just made me figure out who I am and what I want to do in my day-to-day life, which kind of helps you figure out what you want to do with the rest of your life, I feel like.
That's
you
great.
know?
So Switzerland then was a big moment for you with these relationships.
Huge, yeah. Cause,
kind of like a domino effect.
Yes. Like, that's just the best way to figure yourself out. It's just take a little trip alone and do what you want to do and figure out what you want to do.
And on your first episode of Johnny in Motion, you spoke about having conversations with your unborn son. Is that a way to hold yourself accountable and to motivate yourself to, like, stay on track and really get to the goals that you set out for yourself? Or can you take us a bit through that practice?
Yeah, that was a big moment for me too. Because I was in Japan alone and just, like, I don't know, I was making decent money. I'm like, I don't like what I'm doing day to day. You know, am I gonna not waste my life, but, like, just go however the wind takes me? And, you know, at that point I was like, I just want to make a bunch of money. And then I'm like, you know, why do I want to, like, for what? Like, I'd rather do what I want to do and follow things. Was that
still when you had a different job?
Yeah. I was still in a sales job, and just, like, yeah, and I just had to have, like, I was just running through my head of, like, what would I tell my future son? And, like, I tell him, if you love guitar, like, go crazy on that thing. Like, see that through. Like, if you really love something, I believe the money will come eventually. You know, maybe not billions, but, like, you could, I don't know. You could do it, I think. At least follow it until you don't want to follow it anymore. So I'm like, go after that thing you want to do. And then in that conversation, he's like, is that what you did, Dad? And I'm like, no, fuck no. that is not what I did, son. Like, that's why I'm telling you to do this.
Yeah.
So that was just, yeah. So I kind of started to live, like, for that conversation with my future son.
And you would say it changed the way?
Yeah, absolutely. Because from there, I'm like, the only reason I'm not, as dumb as it sounds, doing these food videos is because I'm scared of what someone from college might think of me, or what someone there might think of me. I'm too scared of what other people think of me. It's the only reason I'm not doing it. And what a horrible reason not to do something. You know, like, that just slapped me in the face. I'm like, fuck that.
So if we walked into your family home, which you grew up in, what or who would we see first? My mom or my dad. Probably my dad, 'cause my mom always be working. She's a hustler. Yeah. But my dad, my dad's the best. He's the best. Just such a good human being. Just loves his family, loves his kids, loves his wife. Like, just
such a solid dude. He'd come greet you, ask you if you want anything to drink, if you want any food.
Great hospitality.
Yeah, he's the man. Yeah. Shout out to Steve. I love my pops. But yeah, you'd see him. And then my mom's and my dog actually, parents' dog, Mamba. Shout out to Mamba.
What kind of dog is it?
He's a Bernedoodle.
A Bernedoodle.
Yeah, Bernedoodle.
Don't you think it's so different growing up with like a dog at home? I think it makes you such a more like gentle person.
I would agree. Yeah, dogs are amazing. Like the rock of the family.
I think so.
Yeah.
As we mentioned, you're Croatian on your father's side, correct? And Mexican on your mother's side. Were those cultures present in your everyday life through like food, rituals, habits, like family gatherings?
Yeah, the Mexican side, my granny would make tacos. Like Granny's taco night was lit at the crib. Oh my God, it was an event. And like if me and my brother only ate like 7 or 8 tacos, she'd be like, "What's wrong, mijo? Like what's wrong?" And I'm like, Granny, I just ate 8 of them. How many you want me to eat? But yeah, that was always great. And she was cooking. My granny was cooking. Yeah. And then on my dad's side, he would make this, or his mom would make this cabbage. It's red cabbage.
Sauerkraut?
Like, no, but red cabbage? No? Croatia? Nothing? No? Okay. Yeah, it's just like a Croatian kind of dish. And when I went to Croatia, they had it at the hotel. And I'm like, oh shit, like this red cabbage.
That's nostalgic.
Yes, nostalgia. But that's the only real like Croatian food. My dad, he grew up in Canada, but he went to Croatian school out there. So he speaks Croatian. And when we went to Croatia, he was in his element. Like he was,
love it.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Did you ever cook yourself at home, or were you mostly the one who like observed the food, ate the food, reviewed the food maybe already at a young age?
Definitely observed, but I can make a mean omelet to this day. That's my specialty.
On that, I remember seeing an early video of you on your Instagram flipping an omelet over and under your leg.
I was flipping that between my legs, 360 in it. I love making omelets, yeah, and I love flipping omelets. The omelet bar hates to see me coming, and I took a lot of inspiration from the omelet bars growing up. And
okay,
I just
maybe
love
that's
making
gonna be the
omelet.
next review. The
Maybe
omelet hunt.
Omelet, yeah. There's a lot of levels to omelets too.
What is a perfect omelet to you?
Well, I'm Mexican, so I like my fried eggs. You know, I like it like cooked. I don't want no runny egg. So just like a very cooked omelet with some bacon, some onion. Yeah, that's about it. I'm a purist. No spinach. I don't like spinach in omelets.
Noted.
Like that kind of
maybe you can hook me up with some fireplaces here in New York.
I got you.
Or maybe we can cook one of your mean omelets one time.
Yeah. I'll make you a mean omelet.
I'd love that.
You got a stove in here?
Yeah.
Hey, let me know once these cameras shut off. I'll
Woo!
flip. Ceilings aren't high enough though, low key. I gotta, I need.
You're gonna flip it, triple flip. Yes, I love it.
Need some airtime.
Were there any values your parents were strong on that you still feel today and that shaped you?
Hell yeah. Like, I probably can't even name them all, but I'm gonna answer this question in an interesting way. I got a couple friends that I love dearly, but they don't have the most solid family lives. Like some crazy shit going on. And I'm just thinking of one dude right now. I love him to death, but he's a little
cuckoo.
No, he'll like say something wild and I'm like, I gotta check him because I'm a friend, but like I'm sitting to myself like that. If I didn't have a solid mom and dad growing up, that's me. That's me through and through. Like, so I think my parents just like instilling good morals, always treat people well, like be nice to someone no matter what. You never know what someone's going through. Like treat everyone the same. Like we're all, like nobody's above anybody. We all come from the same place at the end of the day, somewhere up in the cosmos, stardust, some shit like that. So just treating people well, and I see my mom busting her ass every day. Like she owns her own company. She'd be like at my games on the laptop, or like she's like always working, but always present too. In a weird, I don't know how she even does that. Shout out to my mom. Shout out Nancy.
So that work ethic kind of translated into you as well, no?
Yeah, I got that from my mom's for sure.
Always working.
Yeah, like always, for better or for worse, But again, she was always very, very present, like super active in our lives, but still grinding, like grind mode.
Yeah.
Like she'd rather stay up till 1, work, and then not be with us from like 6 to 9
That's
p.m.
big.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
big.
it's huge. Like, but so I got that from my mom, and just, you know, again, I don't even know. Like, probably all my best qualities come from both my parents. Like, and then my worst qualities come from me. You know,
There's a lot of great quotes that we're gonna put on a shirt.
Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot.
You mentioned your dad buying Costco chickens, rotisserie chickens.
Oh yeah.
Do you think that ritual connects in any way to the idea behind the chicken wars, or did that come from somewhere else?
My dad would buy 2, cut them up for the week. Me and my brother eating them out the Tupperware all week, you know. So I guess maybe that's where it came from. But also, I just love rotisserie chicken.
This is a funny side quest.
Oh, let's run it.
What do you think of Tupperwares?
Whew. Now, what are you really asking? I love Tupperware. I don't know.
Yeah. I cannot stand plastic Tupperwares. I think they take the flavor away from the food and like give it this plastic taste.
So you use glass Tupperware?
Well, I know I can't even lie. I have plastic Tupperwares right here.
All right, then what are we doing? then what are we doing here?
It's just efficient. I just saw it and I was like, yeah, I need some.
Yeah.
But I prefer not to put my food in there. I can't lie.
Yeah, I mean, I would prefer glass, but here's what I like. When I was doing the chickens every day, people would be like, you're gonna all these microplastics. I gotta stop drinking these Negronis before I start worrying about microplastics.
Yes, we have enough to worry about.
I got way bigger issues than some microplastics. I don't know. Maybe that'll come back to bite me.
No. I piggyback. I piggyback on that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I got way bigger problems.
We gotta risk it somewhere.
You gotta risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you completed your studies at USC.
I don't.
Was that a chapter you enjoyed, and did it change you in any way? Were there like any defining moments, people, relationships, or classes that you took that stayed with you? Any big moments?
That's a great question. Great question. There's a lot of ways I want to answer that. I'll keep it concise though. Okay. Yes, it was very formative, you know, because I transferred in. So like I was in a fraternity at my old school, USD, University of San Diego, go Toreros. Transferred into USC, like you just transfer into the fraternity. But all the guys at USC are like, who the fuck is this transfer? Like, you know, so I had to like deal with that and kind of not win everybody over, but
you have to prove yourself.
Yeah, you got to prove yourself, and dealing with that at 19, 20, like what real problems do you have? That was like a big problem for me at the time. Like I was stressed out trying to make friends and prove to people that like I'm a normal, cool, okay kind of guy. So that was a battle just because it was like starting over, you know, at least my first 2 years of college, I finally found a good friend group and then I left, and that was hard. That was really hard. So that kind of start over mid-college, but it was a great decision, probably the best decision I ever made. And, but it taught me a lot about, you know, again, it kind of comes back to the theme. I got to be okay with myself and be who I am. Not in like a performative in your face way, but just like know what I like to do, know who I am, know what I like. And then if someone likes me, great. If they don't, then like, that's okay too. You know, I'm not for everybody. So that, and then classes wise, it was 2 classes. One was economics of happiness.
Wow.
Which was so cool.
Beautiful name.
It was so cool. Like I learned about the hedonic treadmill essentially of like, I don't know if this is exactly the definition, but it's like at a certain point of making money, if you make more, it's not going to increase your happiness like directly at all. It's like once you make above a certain amount. And I'm like, you know, at the time I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. You know, like I need to make all that money. But now I kind of feel that. I like that kind of stuck with me in a way of just, you know, again, you got to make yourself happy and live a life that you love and that is purpose driven and fulfilling, as opposed to just trying to maximize your income. Which,
so do you think you view success differently than you did 5 years ago, for example?
Oh my God, yeah. Not even close. Completely different worldview, I would say, from 5 years ago. From 5 years ago. Yeah. I just want to find peace and live a purpose-driven life. You know, that's.
And would you say that's the definition of happiness for you as well?
Yeah, internal peace sounds really nice. You know.
Yeah.
Not there yet, but yeah. So that was great. And then I had another class at SC that was like, they would. I don't even know if they're still there because they were just like kind of doing whatever the fuck they wanted. But they just it was like a speaker series, and like Evan Spiegel, the Snapchat founder, came and talked to us, and like David Blaine.
Snapchat was probably peaking at that time.
Was popping. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, I'm 30 now, so I'm off Snapchat, but I'm no judgment to y'all. But that was prime Snapchat. So like hearing him talk and being like, damn.
You once mentioned that you can play basketball with someone for 30 minutes and learn almost everything you need to know about them.
That's facts.
Can you elaborate on that, please?
Yeah, I didn't invent this. I seen a video of someone talking about this. I'm like, that's the most real shit I've ever heard. It's like if someone's complaining and like pointing fingers, like everything's someone else's fault, nothing's their fault, then like, or you're not passing, you're just, every time it touches your hand, it's going at the rim, you're just annoying. Like I know I'm not going to be able to hang out with you. Whereas like if you're making the extra pass, moving off ball, playing hard, running the wing, like I said, making the extra pass, I'm like, okay, that's someone who's like unselfish in life and that I would likely get along with. Like even I played the other day and I'm like, I just knew I would like this guy based off how he played basketball.
You're like, I fuck with you.
Yes. Not doing too much, just playing and like playing the right way, and it's more of like people be divas, and like at this point, like none of us are playing for anything. It's like we're playing like pick up, relax.
Like have some fun with it.
Like
as well.
Let's have some fun. Yeah. Like and it's especially like when someone's not good, like, and they're open and you passing the ball and you're like, shoot it. That's like a person I know I'm gonna fuck with, because it's like,
yes,
that's just how you gotta like
taking the chances as well.
Yeah, and the people that are like a little more timid, if you get them the ball and like, I just know I'm gonna fuck with someone that does that. Yeah. So like you could tell everything about somebody that you need to know by hooping with them.
So would you
maybe we should hoop?
I think we should. I think we should definitely hoop, Johnny. I think we should definitely hoop. I would be a big fan, and then grab food after that.
Yes,
that
and that's
slaps hard.
Yes, it does. It's special.
Strong combo.
Post sweat,
yes.
Get some tacos
well
or something light.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. I feel like I could hoop.
I think so too.
Throw some good balls.
Throw some good balls. All right. We'll work on the the verbiage there. Yeah.
Love it. So you started posting restaurant reviews when you had around 2,000 followers. You described supportive comments as the juice in that battery. Do you also remember moments of doubt or negativity, like comments that you received, and how did you move through that?
Yeah, for surely. I still have those. Just doubt always creeps in for me. I'm probably not supposed to say that, but like it's just kind of my reality, and like self-doubt is something that, because I heard this quote the other day: confidence is the food of the wise man and the liquor of the fool. And I was like, damn,
that hits deep.
That's so true. Like, because that's my problem. Like, I don't want to get comfortable, like I don't. So, but in that, it's like one video I post doesn't do as well as the last 3 I did, and I'm like, fuck, like I need to get another one. Like I need to, like what did I do wrong? Like I'm trying to look at everything, and just like trying to be, tough way to put that. I just try to be as honest with myself as possible and like take responsibility for everything in my life. Of like, if something doesn't perform well, it's not because the algorithm doesn't hate you. You're not shadow banned. Like what you posted just wasn't great, and like, which kind of back to confidence. Like, I think that's why I'm not as confident with certain things, because I don't want to use confidence as liquor, like, so the doubt, just dealing with the doubt, something, again, I still deal with, I dealt with forever, but like having my roommate, Dev, who,
shout out to Devin.
Yeah. Shout out to Devin. Living with someone who believes in you wholeheartedly and like supports you no matter what, and honestly believes in you more than yourself, is so special. And it's so like, I'd come home, one like didn't do well or didn't get a lot of views, or someone said something like, who's this fucking guy? Like, who reincarnated Michael Jackson? That's not funny. Like, I'm like, damn, like that kind of hurt, bro. Like, And he's like, bro, you know, like you're amazing at this. Like you just gotta, you know, you'll figure it out. Like one didn't do well. Like next play, like goldfish memory, short-term memory. Like just get back to it.
Keep on going.
Yeah. And I'm like, damn, like you're kind of right. You know, like, damn. So someone does believe in me over here. Like I gotta keep going. So having someone that believes in you wholeheartedly and not like regardless of how he's doing in life, he wants to see me succeed. Probably the rarest type of friendship or relationship you can have, you know? So living with him for the past 3-4 years has been, I would not be anywhere close to where I am without living with someone who's so positive and believes in me so much and constantly gives that positive reinforcement. And I have to check myself a lot. If someone's doing better than me, I'm like, oh, like, well, it's just because of this. It's just because of like, no, just be happy. Just be happy for him. Like it's so, you know, but I'm trying to get more like Devin. It's like there's no reason to like be jealous or because I get jealous of people too, you know? Like
we come back to the balance, right? I think at the end of the day, it's just
100%.
Checking yourself, as you said. And it's very helpful when you have people to remind you of that. I want to get this right.
Oh boy.
You won the Yelpies 3 years in a row.
3-peat.
3. 2023. 2024 and 2025.
Something like.
Did you ever expect that when you started, or was that never, you know, the outcome that you kind of were moving towards?
Yeah, well, I never knew they were a thing. Yelpies are like the Yelp Awards for writing, which again I didn't know was a thing at all. I just love to write.
I was new to that too.
Yeah, I think everyone was.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, you think I feel like you made it a thing, genuinely.
Yeah, but like I gotta clarify. Yelp doesn't pay me. I'm not on Yelp's payroll. Like I've never nothing. Like I kind of don't fuck with Yelp in a lot of ways. But yeah, Yelpies are a thing, and I just love to write. Like writing is that's the first time I was like, oh, like this might be. It's the first time I was like, oh, maybe I'm a little like creative, quote unquote. You know, I never thought that about myself. I thought that was kind of for other people in a lot of ways.
When were you like, yes, I'm going to use Yelp as a creative canvas? Because it's so different. Like, what? But it's so cool.
Yeah.
But you need to have that thought initially. Like, yes, I'm going to use Yelp as a canvas. As
yeah.
A creative canvas.
Well, I was writing them for a while. I don't know. I don't know when exactly that kind of clicked. But at some point, I started my day just writing like 2 or 3 Yelp reviews. And like, I just kind of realized it can be whatever I want them to be. You know, it doesn't have to be like this fettuccine Alfredo is really good. Like the service was good and the ambiance was nice. It can be like,
like hit it, Johnny, hit it.
I could be like, you know, my friend just got broken up with. We had to, you know, I had to drag him out his room to go to this place, and then he was dragging his, like, I could just make shit up.
So
and
good.
you know, like,
so good.
It almost is like a little canvas for me to just say whatever I want or like how I'm feeling. Like to this day I write reviews of parks just because like
the parks,
I feel like no one's ever gonna read them. I could just get some shit off my chest.
Yes. I was gonna mention your park experience where you ran into an old friend. And you were very emotional in one of your reviews about it. Like, thank you for, you know.
Yeah, giving me this experience.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought that was so
that's
good.
great. You really did your research. Yeah, but the parks are really where I could, you know, like go crazy.
So would you say it's almost like a form of therapy? Like where you can express something personal, putting in something creative, and it doubles down as a therapy?
Yeah, 100%. That's really more what it is for me.
Yeah.
It's kind of like sweating. It's like a therapy. It's like I could just say whatever I want. And it's like there's no pressure. That's why I kind of struggle with, I'm trying to get more on Substack. But Substack blasts it to everyone where I'm like, I don't know if I want this to hit people's inbox direct, you know? Like sometimes I just got to get some shit off my chest and maybe someone in a year from now will read it and be like, hey, like this was funny. Like,
it's almost like blog entries.
Yeah, exactly. It's more of like a little diary almost for me of, you know, because someone will like one from a couple years back and I'm like, damn, I was really going through it back then. Like,
It's like,
yeah, they already posted that publicly.
Because obviously, like, it takes a certain kind of vulnerability to put yourself so out there.
Yeah.
Was it very hard to kind of post the first Yelp review where you really shared your emotions?
Well, I didn't. It more started with like people write reviews to recap a negative experience, and would have such good experiences that I'm like, I just want people to know about this,
Right.
in a way that I don't know. Again, people would have 10 reviews and all 1-star reviews over the course of like 10 years. It's like, and I'm like, why would you not? If you have a great experience, why would you not rush to the internet to talk about the great experience as well? So I just kind of started doing that. Whereas, my first couple were probably the 1-star. Like I was pissed. Reverse. Yeah, but then I'm like, Uno reverse. I'm like, it's probably good if I had the best service at this Chili's in Jacksonville, Florida. Like, like I think it's fun to kind of give them some flowers in the most little way you could give someone flowers, probably. But, I've had people reach out and like, our GM dropped a review in our company Slack channel. Like everyone was dying, like, and they're like, thank you so much and I'm like, no, thank you for giving me the best time. It's like, that's kind of why I started doing it, just to like highlight good service. Cause I feel like people only go on there to say bad things. And then from there, I was just writing so many that I'm like, I'll just start getting shit off my chest slowly. And then I'm just like,
did it feel good?
It feels great. Yeah, because that was for me too. As much as it was for like to highlight good service. When I started putting like my real like emotions and like thoughts and feelings in there, it felt great. It's like, oh, I'm getting it off my chest and out there somewhere, and it's low stakes. It's like likely no one's ever gonna read this anyway. So like, but I'm writing my feelings out, which is healthy,
and it's something really nice because it allows us to resonate with you, and we're like, well, this is actually so real.
Damn, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I guess so.
It takes a lot of courage, I think. So
yeah, I got it. I just never like looked at it like that. It was more of just like,
I do think it helps other people as well, more than you could think.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
I would. That'd be great. That's a great side effect of me selfishly writing my feelings.
Yeah. You obviously share a lot of moments in your life on social media and we love it. They're very raw, unfiltered, and it gives us a very good insight into your life. And you also have a big passion for music and singing. You share moments like singing Red Hot Chili Peppers. But did you always feel comfortable on camera, or did that develop over time? And how do you deal with anxiety around posting when it shows up?
That's a good question. So the question was not about my singing, right?
I mean, if you want to give us a little taste of the Red Hot Chili Peppers,
no, you gotta pay for that.
Friend.
You gotta pay for that.
I'll pay Alana. Get the money.
But anxiety on camera, I still have that. I still feel like I suck at that. Like, I still struggle with that because it's innately like selfish almost. I don't know. And I just like, it's hard to get past that for me sometimes. Or sometimes, I gotta like just tired, not having the best day. And I'm like, I gotta get up for this. And then sometimes like I'll record like 12 minutes and post like a minute. Like so it's like cutting it down. And, but yeah, I guess talking to a camera, I still feel like I suck, like I do still feel like I suck. And sometimes it's tough for me to get past. And, cause I want to keep it as authentic and real as possible. But when I set up a camera and press record,
it changes.
It's just not as authentic and real as possible. So I'd say I'm still myself, but I try to be as much as myself as possible, but I still feel like sometimes I'm not, or I'm a little off, or and again, I've kind of said this to you before, but I'm just very self-critical of like, why'd you say that? Why didn't you say that? Or sometimes honestly, the best ones I've done, I've just kind of like blacked out. And like, I don't even know what I said. And I watch it back 2 days later. I'm like, damn,
okay, this works.
Damn, I kind of cooked with that one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I'm still figuring it out, to be honest. I don't think I've really figured my shit out yet, to be honest. Like, I'm still kind of finding my way in this whole thing. Because I want it to be like as just real and unfiltered and raw and authentic as possible. But it's tough when you set up a camera and press record, it's kind of like time to perform almost. And yeah, I still struggle with that. But sometimes, you know, like I'll be like super uptight for 2 minutes, and then I'm like, I just hit a flow state, you know, like I just feel like I'm like FaceTiming a friend. Like that's kind of like
a really good way to put it.
What
to lower the pressure.
Yes, exactly. That's kind of what I try to like tell myself. Like I'm just FaceTiming my homie. Like I'm just reviewing this chicken on FaceTime with my homie. Like it's not that serious. Relax, relax, Jay.
Yeah.
So yeah, just doing that. Yeah, but anxiety is always going to be there. That's just something you got to push through, you know? Anything worth having is going to bring anxiety, in my opinion. Like, it's going to bring self-doubt. It's going to bring pressure. It's going to bring this, that, and the other. But you just got to do it. Do your best at the time that you're doing it. And then that's all you can do at the end of the day, you know? So that's where I try to stay mentally. I'm not really good at staying there mentally, but, you know, like, I'm like, I should have said this. I shouldn't have said that. Or... like, I can be better. It's just, I struggle with that self-criticism a lot. Like, if someone talked to me how I talk to myself, I'd have to fight them. Like, I would just have to fight. I know that's probably an unhealthy thing to say, but I just be talking crazy to myself. And like...
But it's always the case. I think we're always very self-critical with ourselves. But other people are, I mean... some are just really bitter with themselves, just need to go hate on other people. Yes. Yeah. But actually, a lot of people I find are actually quite kind and gentle, and they see you very differently than you see yourself. And it's almost like trying to always be perfect in everything. But I do find that there's kind of this beauty in the perfect imperfect, and it makes it more real.
100%. Because I think like humans are innately attracted to kind of like each other's rough edges, you know, like it's because that's what's real.
Yeah.
But again, I just like, I can't give myself that grace. I don't know why. Like my mom's always like, when I feel like I'm crashing out sometimes, I just call my mom and
mom always knows.
She's like, what would you say to one of your good friends? And I'd be like, I'd tell them to relax, like, you know, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe I should tell myself. Yeah. But it's just harder with yourself, at least for me. I don't know. I've met some crazy delusional people that I feel like
Delulu until it becomes true.
Yeah, which like I don't know, people could argue I'm delusional too, and I get that.
Aren't
but
we all a little?
Yeah, but I don't know. That's something I struggle with, that anxiety, self-doubt, like.
Yeah.
But that's something if you don't try to go through and walk through, then like that. I don't know. That's the whole name of the game to me, is like facing that fear, facing that anxiety, and walking right through it.
From that, no.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, you build confidence from that, and maybe it lies in the practice of speaking to yourself more like you would speak to your loved ones.
Yes. But I don't know why I just can't do that.
Yeah, it's
like,
harder.
It's so hard.
Said than done, 100%. But I can say that it definitely comes across like we're all your friends watching your videos. Like
that means a lot.
It's very cool.
Thank you.
What does your process look like when you're approaching a new culture that you don't know a lot about? How much time do you spend understanding it?
I try to understand as much as possible, because I think that's the beauty of traveling, is like you put yourself in someone else's culture, in their shoes, and then you can learn something from everyone, you know, especially in that way of like, how do I eat this? You know, or like my questions are like, how do you eat this? Like, because I want to know how you eat something. Like, how do you do this? How do you do that? And like, what's the proper way to do this in your culture? Because like we all live so different, you know, and like different cultures live so differently. And so I'm always like trying to pick things from other cultures that I can apply to my life, and
like really immerse yourself in that world.
Because that's how you learn things and like learn about other people. And I think when you do that, you respect everyone so much more, and you learn how, I don't know, you learn how people eat, you kind of learn how people live. Like it's, you know, it's just fascinating to me. Like first time I went to Japan, I was like, holy fuck. Like this is such a different way of life. And like, it just opened my whole brain. I don't know.
How would you describe Japan in 3 words?
Oh my God, I love Japan.
That was already 3 words.
There's just, that was a lot. That was in 3 words. Respectful, disciplined, and clean. But you know what's like, but even them is like, because for a while I like kind of idealized that culture of like, this is how everyone should be living, but they're so overworked. Like they don't make overtime, I guess is what I've been, fact check me on that. But there's things wrong about everywhere. It's like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to live how they're living over there in like the work culture wise, because they just like grind them to the bone almost.
Would you say they're very like focused on making things look nice on the outside, but then, maybe within themselves, not, as you said, not everything is quite all right?
Yeah, that's kind of exactly what I would say. Like, Grony's talking back, my bad. But yes, that was kind of good for me to see too, that I don't know, that it's like the more you get into it, the more you see like it's not perfect. And like, yeah, this is great, but is it because that they're super overworked and they got this whole problem with their own culture that, like, I seen something on Reddit where like they're like, oh, the Japanese have beds for their workers. Like, why can't we have this in the U.S.? And all these Japanese people are like, nah, that's because we work like 18 hours a day and like don't get paid overtime. Like,
and people don't know that if they don't explore the culture, right?
Exactly. So I think just tying back to your question, like trying to learn as much as you can about every culture and what's good, what's bad, because there's good and bad things about every culture.
Through that, watching, it was like a Johnny Emotion video, right? Trying to find the most slept on dish on the menu. I actually learned there that in Thailand, you don't really use chopsticks.
Don't use chopsticks.
But for the ramen, for the soup, they do.
Yes. Because she gave me chopsticks, and I was like, don't y'all not use chopsticks? Mm-hmm. Said, but for the soup,
ramen. Yeah. So like, okay, I learned something new there.
Yeah. So always trying to learn, always trying to grow. And like, again, like you can learn something from everyone. Like in Vietnam, they pho's like a breakfast, lunch food, which I didn't know.
Love pho.
Hell yeah.
So good. But, I could eat that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, when you think about it, you're
with
like,
some sake for dinner, though.
Yeah.
When you went to Vietnam, you literally took a blood shot from a cobra. Can you run us through that experience, please?
Yeah, that was heavy. My homie, who I love dearly, he just like one of our tour guides mentioned that there's a restaurant that will serve you snake, and you get to eat snake and drink the heart.
Your homie was like, say less.
Still beating. Yeah, he's loving to death. He's a little dark, but
the rough edges, right?
Yes, exactly. And I love that about him. But he was just so like, he doesn't ask for anything, and he's like, kind of like, all I want to do is go to this snake place. I'm like, all right, bet, let's do it. And then we went there, and this dude that runs the restaurant was crazy. Like, I thought we'd just be eating snake. I didn't think he'd like ask which snake we want to eat, pull it out.
You chose the snake?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, pull it out, defang it, like dull knife, gut it right in front of us. I was like,
that's brutal.
Like, that's heavy, you know? But then I kind of understand why, like, sounds crazy, but why Native Americans like pray over their food almost, like why they like give offerings, like of, they like kill all these buffalo, but they're also like, I don't know what they're doing exactly, but I get why there's some more spiritual connection, because they're killing the food, and like I don't even like snake. Like, that's a serpent. This Negroni got me slurring, but it's like a serpent, and watching it just get gutted for our consumption was not pleasant. And it's
crazy when you think about it, because they must be doing this day to day.
Day to day, for sure. Like, it was nothing. He was happy
to killing a snake.
Yeah, he was happy. Yeah, it was pretty heavy. But then I'm like, when in Rome, like, thing's already dead, I guess. I might as well drink the blood, and like the heart beats for 10 to 15 minutes after it's dead. So my homie drank the heart with the snake blood,
beats inside
and he's like, yeah, I felt it beating.
No.
Yeah.
Actually, do you eat it in different ways as well after like?
Yeah, a bunch of different ways. He cooks it up like snake spring rolls, snake soup. He like fries the skin, so you eat every bit of the snake, which I guess is good.
How was it, like chicken? Or?
Yeah, it kind of tastes like chicken. Okay. Yeah, it's actually bomb. I can't even lie. I would fuck up some snake spring rolls right now, as long as I don't gotta watch it die.
You've mentioned Anthony Bourdain as an inspiration. What about his approach resonates most with you? Damn,
another great question. I mean, I guess more of the questions like what doesn't resonate with me. He's just so open to the world and open to like having all these new experiences, respecting other cultures no matter what, and just trying to see the world through an objective lens as possible, which is, you know, maybe it's modeled after him. Maybe that's where it comes from. Like, watch, like, so when I was going through that weight cut, I was watching all of his stuff, like, just 'cause I guess it's kind of masochistic, just seeing all this food when I can't eat. But yeah, just seeing his approach to everyone is like you respect everyone. Everyone's got a story to tell, and different cultures are different, and you got to respect that. You know, you can't impose your kind of, I don't know, cultural upbringing. I don't know if that's the right word, but on other people, especially when you're in their country and, you know, eating their food. It's like you got to be open to everything and seeing how they live. And I just respect that so much because that's kind of how I was raised too, you know? Like, we all come from the same place and you can learn something from everyone. And I think that's a beautiful way to live life, you know, and just
Stay curious.
Stay curious. There's so much to learn out here. And that's so beautiful to me.
I watched Roadrunner the other day.
So good.
And I was not aware of the fact that Anthony Bourdain only started traveling the world when he was in his 40s. So my thought was like, yeah, that can be quite overwhelming seeing the world in all in one, you know, like seeing the beautiful, but also seeing the real and the ugly. I mean, he literally got caught in a war.
Yep.
So what do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Yeah.
It can be overwhelming, but
when was
that's
the first time you took a big like when you traveled the first time? Where was the place that you went to?
the first place I went. I did this like group trip with some people from my high school to Italy. Even then, I was like, people live way different than I do, you know. And I feel like, you know, in the grand scheme of things, like Italy and the U.S. is not that crazy different. Like when you go to Russia, Japan, like it's just, you know, it's all different. And like, but going to Italy, I'm like, oh shit, like I could be 16 and just have a glass of wine here. Like, this is kind of lit. Like
crazy for an American.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy. Or like they don't drink, what is it, cappuccinos after noon. Like, okay, you know, it's just different. But you know, you grow up in a little bubble and you're like, this is just how the world is, and it's not, and it's not. But Bourdain was super well read, so I think that's why he was kind of like ready and prepared. Like he was reading like William Burroughs talking about Tangier, you know, like he was like a little more open than I was.
Said Congo was like the
you wanted
to see.
Apocalypse Now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you watched Apocalypse Now?
I have. Yeah. Fantastic film.
Good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Also, the soundtracks are amazing.
100%.
You also visited Hanoi,
Yes.
where he had dinner with Obama. Still talking about Anthony here. What was it like being there, you know, as someone you kind of also look up to, being in that place?
Yeah, that was special. That was special for sure. Because that episode, you know, political beliefs aside, like having a meal with the sitting president of the United States in Hanoi, Vietnam is like, that's pretty crazy, you know, like with the sitting president. And then, you know, like, Obama's talking about this meal he had, I think it was Malaysia, on the side of the road, like, and that meal just stuck with him. And I'm like, damn, like I need to get out and see the world. Like it's a great big world out there, Johnny. Like you gotta go see it. So that episode is kind of like what sparked me to be like, I gotta get out on the road. Like there's a whole world out there that I haven't seen. So then to go there was like almost a pilgrimage for me, you know, in a weird kind of corny ass way. Would
you say Anthony kind of like sparked that journey to Vietnam? Or
for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, 100%. Because he loved Vietnam too. So going there and, you know, like they had where they ate like encased in glass now, and like just seeing that, I was like, damn, that's kind of, you know, this is like kind of where my bug for traveling started. It's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a special moment for sure.
I wish I would have kept it just like as it was before, you know.
Yeah.
I imagine it's quite a tourist attraction.
Yeah, I mean now it's like double the price of anywhere else in Hanoi, but like I had to go once, you know. Like, I mean double the price to like $12 probably. Like.
And if you could sit there yourself, who would you want across the table who is still with us today? Anyone that really, really interests you in the world today?
Who's still with us?
Yes.
Damn, that's a good one. I'm gonna go out of left field here. I think John Frusciante, the Red Hot Chili Peppers guitarist, is pretty.
Ooh.
It's pretty cool. I don't know if that he seems kind of like the way he plays guitar. Like he can speak through guitar better than he can, I feel like, talking. But I'm still like, that'd just be a cool meal to have with John Frusciante in Vietnam. Because I'm from LA. Like the Chili Peppers just mean so much to me. Like growing up, and his music to this day, I'm like. I think Rolling Stone had him like 48th best guitarist. I'm like, come on now. Like, when I hear Frusciante play the guitar, I could not, I swear to God, if you played 100 different guitar like riffs or solos, I could pick Frusciante's
You would
out.
know?
Yeah, I swear to God. Like,
Well, I think that's he should take you out for dinner.
yeah, let's run it. That would just be a crazy meal. Like he's to me like he's like one of those gods to me too. Not really, but like just growing up with the Chili's, and he's kind of like the heart and soul of the
Close to home.
band. Yeah, and like he's a little troubled too, and I kind of fuck with people like
The
that,
edge.
you know. Yeah, a little something to him.
Yeah.
And I just think that'd be a crazy dinner in Hanoi.
We'll make a good music video. I see a Johnny in motion music video with a Red Hot Chili Pepper twist.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that.
If you wrote your own version of Kitchen Confidential, what would your main takeaway be?
I really don't think I'm at the point where I could ever write something like that. But if I were to at this point, I feel like writing a book on traveling alone would be kind of my Kitchen Confidential. I don't even want to say that because he's like, that's not even close, you know. Like,
Let's rephrase it. If you were to design an ideal project, your dream project,
yeah.
what would that look like? Would it be a book? Would it be a documentary? Would it be a song, an album? What would it be?
That's a good question. I think a book. I don't know exactly what it looks like yet, but yeah, I just feel compelled to write sometimes of certain, I don't know. There's a part of me that wants to write a fiction book, and I kind of have started, but
You started?
yeah, I don't know if it'll ever see the light of day.
Please. I think it'll be great. If it's like writing your reviews, then yes.
Yeah, I just think a book would be like, I love to write, you know, because it's so purely for me, and I think that's kind of where the best work comes from, almost, you know. So I think a book is in my future at some point. Yeah,
We're all here for it.
I mean, we'll see.
Do you have a favorite like science fiction movie? A world that you really love?
Okay, well, I love Interstellar because that
Interstellar's
movie kind of, I feel like that's everyone's favorite movie, but that movie really like resets me on like what really matters, you know? But and I watched, have you seen Ex Machina?
I have.
Oh my God.
I have. Yes.
I'm like 11 years late, but I watched that the other night. That movie had me thinking all day the next day, you know? And I was almost going to Reddit writing like
your review.
Yeah, that movie is crazy. Because like,
especially with the time now, right?
Yes, and it was like 2015, I think, before like, cause I feel like AI became mainstream with ChatGPT, so it was like way before that, and just like, you know the plot of that movie, right?
I do. It's like this robot that comes to life, and then she takes revenge on the maker, basically.
Essentially, yeah, but like, he uses this guy to test if the robot's kind of like, I forget the exact name of it, but he's essentially like, can the robot pass as a human? It's kind of like, is it human level intelligence?
And he kind of falls in love with her.
Yes, over 7 days.
Yes.
I'm like, bro, it's a robot. To me, that movie's more of like a what's the word? Like a statement on the male loneliness epidemic
Yeah.
than AI. Because
Strong,
bro
yeah.
falls in love with a robot over 7 days. Like, come on,
and
dog.
Even though he knows, he's well aware.
Like, dude. Oh my God. And then at the end, like, yeah, she's clearly using him to get free.
Right.
Like, obviously. I don't know. That shit had me so mad. I was like, come on, bro. Like, you know, you're a smart guy. You know it's a robot, and you still fall in love and let her take you for a ride. But that's like kind of real though.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of guys be mad lonely, and I feel for that.
If you could say one thing to creative minds out there pursuing their craft, what would it be?
That's tough. Just be yourself. Sounds so corny, but that's the strength. That's truly the strength. Just be yourself. You know, obviously to kind of start out, you might imitate someone, you might imitate, you know, someone's kind of style you look up to, but eventually you got to find your own voice. That's the only way to make it last, and to kind of do your own stuff, you know? It's like that's the strength. That's the superpower. It's just being yourself and speaking your mind, saying what's on your mind, doing what you want to do. And do you know who Rick Rubin is?
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I'm like, I don't know if he's corny or not now, but like he says something like the audience comes last. You got to do what you want to do for yourself. And then they either like it or they don't, but you got to stay in that place where you do it for yourself. And I fully live by that. Like that's kind of what, that just helped me a lot. Like,
He also said negativity is the killer of creativity, which
is also true.
think.
Yeah. 100%.
I love that.
So yeah, just be yourself. It's like, it sounds so corny, but it's just so true. It's like, because if you're yourself, like no one can compete with you if you're being yourself. Like, how could anyone compete with you?
Nobody can
You know?
copy you.
Yeah, because then it's not.
Yeah.
Because then I'm just having fun out here, like eating a bunch of chickens or burgers. You know.
Yeah.
Like, how's anyone gonna replicate that? But I think that's by far the most important thing.
Amazing.
Like, find your own voice, be yourself.
So, Johnny.
Kiara. Talk to me.
Imagine it's midnight in New York. You've just played basketball. Where are you going? And what are you ordering? Any day of the week, you choose.
And I can be like anywhere in the city.
Anywhere.
I'm going to Sunny and Annie's, Ave B and 6th, getting a pho 11 no kimchi.
Damn.
It's like this Korean deli that's just amazing. There's no seats in there, so I got to go to Tompkins and sit down and eat it. But that pho 11 no kimchi kept me alive for a long time. So 24 hours too? Like, come on.
That is crazy.
It's a dying breed.
Dedication.
It's a dying breed. Shout out to
finest.
Sunny and Annie's always.
Well, on that note, mic drop. I'll be adding that to my list.
Got to.
And we will cheers to that.
Thank you for having me. This was a blast. Oculus Garden.
They got motion.
Yo, you
And
use
the
that perfectly.
color.
They really do, though.